All right. Hello. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon. Sorry. Here we go. All right. So, what are we doing today? We are in the 772-200 ER, Thai Airways, and we are flying from Jakarta to Bangkok. We are on VATSIM, and yeah, let's get things going. So our flight plan looks something like that today. There. Okay. And did I set up the Elevate X? Oh, sorry. There we go. So that's us there. And we are heading up towards Bangkok. We did have tower, and we had control at Bangkok. Maybe they'll come on again. I don't know. But okay, let's get things started. All right. Let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's power up. So emergency lights on, batteries on, and we can go secondary and primary. Keyman. Hello. Thank you for the follow. There we are. We can pop that on, that on, that on, and that on. There we go. All right, that's all good. And let's pop on the logo light as well. All right, so ideas can go on. In-flight entertainment, cabin utilities, and we are good. Let's bring in our flight plan. Oh, let me just check. Have I? No, I haven't. I always forget to update the air rack. I guess if I'm flying it, I'll just update it then. There we are. So that's all done. So let's bring in our flight plan. Request. Sorry, there we are. Jakarta to Boom. And there we are. 1009 is our QNH today. And let's get GSX doing its stuff. So we're at Terminal 3. What? What is this? I am at Terminal 3. Really, GSX? I am. I'm supposed to be at gate 25, 26. Hold on. That is weird. Why would it do that? I'm at 26. There. Okay, let's see what happens. Just walk me there. We are there. Okay. Wow. This is interesting. Very interesting. Why wouldn't it pick it up? Okay, you know what? Let's do something here. Hold on. Terminal 3. We're supposed to be at Terminal 3. Let's go and change that gate to 29. And let's walk there. Now. Okay. That's it. That's very weird. Okay, let's request boarding.
Boarding requested.
So we're at what do we say? We're now at 29. 29. Okay. So there, position in it. We are at Whiskey, India, India, India. There we are. And we're at gate 29. Not in database, is it? Let's see. Terminal 3. G29. See, G29. Okay, there we are. And let's pop that in there. There we are, lovely. And request routes, sim brief. There we are. We can set fuel, set payload, and select the route. There we go.
Portable electronic devices must be turned off or set to flight mode and can be used only when the fasten super sign is...
Okay, we are leaving on 25 left today. Sorry. Load. Okay, what are we on? 122.8. There we go. One two two decimal eight. And 25 left. There we are. We can activate that. Activate. Okay, so we can go traffic on and weather. Traffic on and terrain. There we are. And that is all good. Let's go to the departures. So 25 left on the Dolt to Charlie. Dolt to Charlie and execute. And our arrival into Bangkok. Sorry. There we are on Zulu 01. We're on the Tum 1G Elemi and Reppen. There we are. Let's go to, do we have a vector? Yes, we do. All right. So Reppen. There. Okay. All right. So that's all good. Perfect. All right, let's go to our perf. So we're 40,000 feet. That all looks good. So 0 fuel weight. And we can pop that in there. And accept. Takeoff. Let me try something here. Here. If we go this thing here, performance tool, never tried this. Import, okay, select 25 left. All right. Aircraft. Ah, okay. Interesting. So let's see, what is our flat config? Let's go flat config 5. What's this? Optimum. Off. Import from OFP. Okay. I haven't done that yet, have I? Take off there. CG. Flaps 5. Let's see what happens. If I do that. Weather. Runway heading is 25. What is the runway heading? 248. So 248. 2 knots. Outside temperature is 25 degrees. There we are. And if I go to there, import from aircraft. Is that the CG? Yeah, okay. Import weather. Calculate. Select temp 27. Sorry, 47. So if I go select temp is 47. Interesting. All right. Let's see what that does. Okay. 127. There we go. 147.
ในกว่างทะเลและออกทางออกฉุกเฉินค่ะกรุณานั่งประจำที่และรัดเข็มขัดที่นั่งปิดโทรศัพท์มือถือและอุปกรณ์อิเล็กทรอนิกส์
147. There we are. Flight directors on and flight directors on. VNAV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please store your
LNAV VNAV. 40,000 feet.
The all and emergency exits must be kept clear. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt. All mobile
40,000 feet.
must be turned off or
What was it? 248.
when the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. Thank you.
There we go. All right. Perfect. Nice. Let's go checklist. Oxygen. There we go. Parking brake. Set. Normal. Okay. Takeoff speeds done. Yeah. Trim. Let's go flight control. And our trim can be set to 625. Nope, it can't be yet. Okay. All right. So we're still waiting for boarding. Sean, hello. I'm testing this new one. I'm testing the new one. 0.9.5 release candidate 2. Still got loads of passengers boarding. There we are. We can see them there. So this is the new terminal, Terminal 3 in Jakarta. But we're all good here. All right, let's go to our legs page, route data, load our wind there. Flaps 5, okay, takeoff 2, select temp. So first time I'm using this. Hopefully it goes all as it should. All right. What was our QNH? It was 1009. 1009. There we are. Lovely. So we've still got a few passengers to board. I think the baggage is all done. We've got a long taxi. It is a bit foggy in Jakarta. It was raining earlier. I also just redid some software for my gadget deck stream thingy majig. The previous one was crashing as well, so I don't know if that was causing. Well, I don't think that was anything to do with that, but it was crashing. So I completely redid a new one. So now, because I use numpads for different things, yeah, this was just bugging me. So I'm too poor to own a stream deck. No, I'm just too clever. So yeah, so this little bit of software that I just did, and so it recognizes all of my keyboards, for example. Then I can select the one I'm going to use for the macro, and that will only be used for macros. So this is my main keyboard, the big keyboard, and this is my gadget deck. And so I select it, and then I call it gadget deck 01, for example, and then it's bound to a VBS script. We can see that sort of there. Let's see, can I? Ooh, why isn't that happening? Oh, interesting. So anyway, so we can move that there. There we are. Interesting. I made a little bug there. Or maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. Anyway, so then it runs this VBS script. So stream starting soon VBS is assigned to a particular key. Yeah, so that's what we will do, what it does there. So yeah, so hopefully this also works properly. It should do. I did some extensive testing. It should do. You know, so and now it doesn't matter what's in focus. It will do what I need it to do. Are we still boarding? Yeah, we've still got a few passengers left to board. So yeah, so I just knocked that up yesterday morning. Well, I say morning. It took, yeah. I tried to be clever with the way Windows handles HID devices, human interface devices, but yeah, I'm not clever enough. Trying to put keyboard hooks in and things like that, and I thought, you know what, don't need it. The previous one I was using was a ready built one, but it's 32-bit, and I think the 32-bit stuff are very crash happy, you know. So this is 64-bit, created from the ground up. So, and it really very, very simple. It doesn't do anything complex. If I add another keyboard or another numpad, I can assign that one as well and call it Gadget Deck 2, for example. And then assign the keys to different macros. So what I'm thinking is it's just going to get a little mini keyboard and assign that as the one, and then I can just replace I can put little labels on all of the keyboards. The keyboard is what, 10 quid?
Boarding is now complete.
Yeah.
Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
And it says as good as. I could maybe write it a little bit more to assign multiple functions to each key if I wanted to, and then select a streaming profile, a game profile, blah blah blah. I could do that in a couple of hours, I suppose. All right, we are boarded. We are okay. Let's do this. Let's start the APU. There we go. So we are going to got a long taxi. We're going to go nose to the left. So we're just waiting for the APU now. Oh, what was our... Oh, yeah, we can't do that yet. So what was our trim? Oh, sorry. Let me do that. Route, takeoff. Our trim 6.25. 6.25. There we are. We're on the Rolls-Royce engines today. So nice Boris sounds. I have an aircraft quite close. Where is that? And it's been there for like ever. Is that in another airport? No, that's the one. It just took off. Okay. 737. Okay, APU's up. Let's call for pushback, shall we? So beacon can come on and let's call for pushback. There we are. But hey, yeah, Sean. Yeah. I mean, yeah, why not? Right? Why not? Did it ask me to... What's going on? Didn't I do pushback? Oh, waiting for GPU. Sorry. My bad, GSX. Waiting for GPU. So ground operations, release, and set chocks. There we go. All right. No, I call it gadget deck. It's called gadget deck. Okay, there he is. There he is.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
But hey, Sean, if you can think of any other little bits of software for this flight sim, I'm always happy to look and mess around with it.
Departure checks completed.
Abyss, hello. You got pre-stream ad, then heard you say why not and got 90 seconds of ads. Really? Wow. Those things are off, the pre-roll. They're disabled. I don't understand the Twitch ad thing, to be honest. I don't understand it. I mean, the pre-rolls are switched off. You shouldn't get one like that. I don't understand. I don't understand that. You got a new plane. What did you get? What did you get? What are we doing? Phase 2 NC4 or NC3? No idea. Let's have a look. NC3. That's what we want. Phase 2 NC3.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, parking brakes. Released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start apron.
All right. Let's Okay, pressure the hydraulics. Auto on the anti-ice. There we are. There we are. Do we have anything in the center? It seems not. So on, and on. There we are. And starting both engines, 1 and 2. There we go. All right. And 1 and 2. There we go. You can see I'm on Verlanta Haneda. Haneda. Oh, that's not too far from me. In Haneda. Where's Japan? Oh, there it is. What did he get? What did he get?
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety
787 Dreamliner.
Thank you.
Please stow all your belongings in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you.
ห้ามวางบนตักและห้ามวางกีดขวางทางเดินและทางออกฉุกเฉิน
Do not place them on your lap, in the aisles, or at the emergency exits.
ผู้โดยสารที่นั่งบริเวณทางออกฉุกเฉินขอให้ปฏิบัติตามคำแนะนำจากพนักงานต้อนรับ
Alrighty. Got 2020 PD edition. What's the PD?
เครื่องบินขึ้นและลงให้เปิดหน้าต่างทุกบาน
Prior to takeoff and landing, window shades
PD.
pulled up.
I don't know what that is.
ต่างๆเข้าที่
Is that P3D you mean? Or what?
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, parking brake set.
และปรับพนักที่นั่งให้อยู่ในระดับตรงค่ะ
And return your seat back to the fully upright position.
Oh, premium
รัด
deluxe.
เข็มขัดนิรภัยให้แน่นระดับสะโพกตลอด
Oh, right. Okay.
สัญญาณแจ้งรัดเข็มขัดจะดับลง
Oh, so that's the Horizon 787, right?
At all times.
เมื่อสัญญาณแจ้งรัดเข็มขัดติดกรุณากลับไปยังที่นั่งของท่าน
When the seatbelt sign is on, please return to your seat.
และนี่คือวิธีการปลดเข็มขัด
Oh, Asobo. So download the Horizon plugin or the Horizon modification for it. It's much better.
Seatbelt over
So you have the base 787. Then you want to go here. I'll tell you where you want to go.
วิธีใดๆที่ทำให้เครื่อง
Wait. I'll tell you where you want to go.
is strictly prohibited, as is tampering with smoke detectors.
ขณะเครื่องบินขึ้นและลงต้องปิดอุปกรณ์อิเล็กทรอนิกส์
Devices must be turned off.
ในกรณีฉุกเฉินหน้ากากออกซิเจน
Hold on.
ถูกปล่อยลงมาโดยอัตโนมัติ
In case of an emergency, oxygen masks will be released automatically.
กระตุกสาย
Where is it? Where is it?
ออกซิเจนทำงาน
To
Where
start
is it? Horizon
ปาก
simulations.
และจมูกดึงสายรัดให้แน่นแล้วหายใจตามปกติสวมไว้ก่อนจนกว่าจะมีการแจ้งให้เลิกใช้
Hold on. Yeah, free. Hold on. I'll tell you where. Hold on.
straps and breathe normally until further notice.
หากมีเด็กมาด้วยต้องสวมให้ตัวท่านเองก่อนแล้วจึงสวมให้เด็กค่ะ
If you are traveling with a child, put the mask on yourself first before helping the child.
เสื้อชูชีพจะอยู่ในที่เก็บใต้ที่นั่ง หรือที่ซึ่งมีเครื่องหมายแสดงไว้
Your life vest is stowed under your seat or where indicated otherwise.
ในกรณีฉุกเฉินหยิบเสื้อชูชีพออกมาสวมทางศีรษะ
Remove the vest and pull it over your head.
เกี่ยวคอทั้งสองข้างเข้ากับห่วงด้านหน้า แล้วดึงสายให้กระชับ
Secure it by hooking with the ring and tighten it by pulling the loose ends.
Wow, why can't I find it? Why can't I find it?
เพื่อให้เสื้อชูชีพพองลง
Pull the tabs to inflate your vest.
You know what it is. Hold on.
ระบบพองลมไม่ทำงานให้ เป่าท่อลมทั้งสองข้าง
If the inflation system fails,
2 seconds.
by blowing into the tube.
ดึงแถบให้หลอดไฟทำงาน ซึ่งหลอดไฟนี้จะสว่างขึ้นเองเมื่ออยู่ในน้ำ
By pulling this tab, the light will illuminate automatically when in the water.
There.
เตรียมไว้ให้ต่างหากด้วยค่ะ
Infant life vests are also available on every flight.
หากเครื่องบินลงจอดฉุกเฉิน นี่คือท่านั่งที่ปลอดภัยค่ะ
These are the bracing positions in case of an emergency landing.
ไฟฉุกเฉินจะสว่างขึ้นเพื่อนำท่านไปยังทางออกฉุกเฉิน
Yeah.
Emergency, the lights will lead you to the exits.
ห้ามนำสัมภาระติดตัวไป ถอดรองเท้าส้นสูง แล้วให้รีบไปยังทางออกฉุกเฉินที่ใกล้
Horizon. Where are you?
Your belongings. Remove high-heeled shoes and proceed to the nearest exit, which may be behind you.
หากท่านต้องการความช่วยเหลือ หรือคำแนะนำเพิ่มเติม กรุณา
Okay, I'll find it in a minute.
คู่มือความปลอดภัย
Okay, let's go and taxi.
Should you require
Okay,
assistance,
let's go.
please contact
Parking brakes released.
or study the safety panel.
We're good to go. We can go to flaps 5,
ความยินดีที่จะอำนวย
to
ความสะดวกสบายด้วย
trim,
ตลอดการเดินทางค่ะ
trim, flight control. There. So trim is 625.
Have a pleasant flight.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
There we go. 625. Brakes on RTO. Checklist. Before start. Okay, that's fine. Boom. And trim is done. Takeoff is done. Normal. Before taxi, anti-ice. Okay. Let's just check our doors. And they are all good. All. There we are. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's go. Oh, listen to the engines. So we got a little bit of a taxi. That's okay. We like taxi. And I'll just do the elapsed timer as well. There we are. And that should be on already. Sorry, I'm taxiing like I'm on the influence, under the influence. Sorry. But yeah, Horizon simulations. That's the either Horizon simulations for the 8 and the 9, and Kuro for the Dreamliner. Those are the mods for both of those, and they add so much more functionality. But you need the Asobo base 787, which you have. There we go. All right, taxiing. Bit slow. Jakarta traffic, Thai Airways, Thai 435, taxiing runway 25 left via Echo Charlie 1. Look at it. It does look beautiful, the 200, doesn't it? So I'm just following the taxi directions on little nav map. Well, I must say this little macro thing that I wrote yesterday, it 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 does it's really the key responses are really quick compared to what I was using before. But we'll see how it goes later on. If it is successful, then my gadget deck is going to increase in size 3 times. I get a little mini keyboard without a numpad, and then just create VB scripts. So we're going straight. Look at that. You can see the mist on the ground. We've got a little bit of an uphill there. Okay. Oh, damn. I broke the speed limit. Sorry. I need to, that's why it's showing takeoff. I'll just fix that. There we are. Fixed. So if you break the speed limit 30 knots, it will think you're taxiing off. So we're back to taxi out. Okay, we're good. Jakarta traffic. Thai 435 lining up runway 25 left. Departing Dolt to Charlie. All right, let's just hold here for a second. Go up top here. Landing lights on.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
Strobes. And we are good. I just love the engines at the start. That little whine.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Hold on, I'll just check what that is. Hold on. Of course, the checklist. All right, very quickly, we'll do the checklist there. What? There. Oh, come on. Checklist. Flaps, normal. There we go. Landing gear. We're okay. What are we talking about? Okay. N1, we're going 50%. And release the brakes. Line up. And Toga.
Airspeed alive.
Romania, hello. Hi, how are you? Rotating. There we go. Positive rate. Gear up. There we go. Lovely. Okay, flaps 1. Listen to the engines. Oh, listen to that. Can you hear those engines? Flaps up. It's the Rolls-Royce engines, man. The Rolls-Royce engines. Absolutely beautiful. It's a 777. It's not a 737. It's a 777. Triple 200 ER Rolls Royce. Ah, okay, but you said 737 in your chat.
Gentlemen, during free service, we can up to the mail service. You will find a copy of our duty-free catalog in seat pocket. If you'd like to buy anything, please fill out the order form and hand it over to flight attendant. Service will be closed for 3 minutes for landing. Thank you.
Look at that. It looks stunning. Nice. Ah, right. Yeah, the 737 is not that loud. No. No, it's not. This has obviously a lot more power. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love Thai Airways, I tell you. Such a beautiful livery. I've flown them so much in real life. Such great service. very humble airline. Okay, 10,000 feet. There we go. Seatbelts can go off. And there we go. Yeah, it is. For sure. So far, Sean, so far this new release candidate that I've got is working okay for the universal announcer. I don't see much in happening on the CPU side, so yeah. So there we are. That's our departure. Right there. There's our departure. There's a Baron, which will soon disappear from my TCAS, which it has. There we go. Lovely departure. There we are in the climb phase. Where is that? Oh, let's do that. Right, let's find your horizon. Hold on a second. Let's see. Hold on a second. Horizon. Interesting. So I guess, 1 second. It's not a dead project. That is for sure. Surely. What's going on? They are making announcements. There, General. Um. Wow. Let me try something else. Ah, you have to do it here. Sorry, they've changed now. There. You get it from here. You get it from here. And then you get the liveries from flightsim.to. You can type exclamation Discord. Exclamation Discord. So this is our route today. Now you use another MSFS radar. No. Why? What's the other MFS? No? I use two things, right? I use little nav map, which is this. Okay? So little nav map. I use Elevate X, which is for tracking or logging my flights. Yeah. So that's logging my flights. And that's it. I only use those two. And then maybe I use VATSIM radar just for checking on VATSIM. So there I am. There we go. Lovely. So we are now, this is Sumatra. So Sumatra is ahead of us. The island of Sumatra. There we go. Abyss, did you get that link for the 787? I thought they used to be on flightsim.to, but they don't. They're not there anymore. They're not there anymore. So top of climb is about 80 nautical miles. What's going on here? What was that page? Oh, sorry, wrong page. Did you get the link? Did you get the link? I really got to focus on the actual sim. There we go. Ah, no, fuel. Let's see. Our fuel looks okay. 40 tons of fuel. Ah, did we have a constraint there? Good. Lovely. Perfect. Let's hope we had controller on. Oh, we do. We got control. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Look at that. We're gonna pass a little bit here. Nice. We did have Thailand on, but maybe it'll come back on later. Let's see. So as I was saying earlier, I had issues with my gadget deck. I which are, a lot of you know, I made my own little gadget deck thing. Yeah. And it was because of I think it was the software I was using for running the macros was a very old legacy software. And sometimes what it does, it really gets delayed in the key press. There's a massive delay in changing something, or it crashes, and I know it crashes because when I try to exit, it doesn't shut down. I have to shut it down with the task manager. So yesterday I thought, you know what, I've had enough of that. I've had enough of that, so I made this little thing here which basically is called Gadget Deck with my custom icon, and it senses all my keyboard devices, and then I select the one I want to use for the macro. So there, I called it Gadget Deck 01, otherwise it has this long name. And then I assign it to a Visual Basic script. So I have a Visual Basic script which talks to OBS, and it says, so my stream starting soon scene as a Visual Basic script. So game scene, be right back, coffee, dinner, blah blah, toggle the iPad, etc, etc. And yeah, this one I think will work a lot better. The old one was also 64-bit, sorry, 32-bit. This is 64-bit, so it will be better. So, you know, so when you have a problem, you know, you write a little bit of software like you do. And in a couple of hours, your problem's sorted, eh? And there we go. So that works exactly how I want it to work. I keep on thinking of little bits of software for, you know, for streaming, for the flight sim, whatever. Oh, I'm testing. This is a new version of Streamflight as well. Which I'm testing. It pulls a little bit more information, so I'm just testing this to make sure it's stable before I release it. And yeah. The user interface is not pretty, but on the last bit of software I did, but you know what, I don't care. It's not for public use. Unless someone wants to add keyboards for their to act as a makeshift deck. So there we are, we're over Sumatra now. Right there, which is also part of Indonesia, of course. And then we're heading into, maybe we should just get the, well, they weren't on for very long, were they? Elevate X, let me have a look. Where's the little button? Ah, there we are. 123 700. 123 700. One, two, three, 700. There we go. You're up. The Abyss is flying in Japan. He needs to come on to VATSIM. Where is he heading? ITM. What's ITM? ITM. Haneda. To Osaka, I think. Yeah, Sean, it seems to be running okay. I'm not seeing any strange behavior on the but yeah, let's see as we go through the flight. Or do you want a copy of it as well, and then you can test it as well? I'll send you the link for that. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. My internet is getting upgraded tomorrow. So yeah, apparently I have to change the router. I mean, seriously, my existing router is so small, and then Vodafone sends me this monstrous thing. But it was such a good deal. I couldn't not change. Right, I'm just going to go and get a cup of coffee. I shall be back in momentarily. All right. Yeah, back in a sec. Okay. Right. Where are we? So we're still over Sumatra. Still over Sumatra. And we have headphone simulation on this thing. Yeah, that one? Yeah. I find it too quiet. So let's sync our heading. There we are. It's gonna be a while before you get used to 7.8. 7.8 is nice, and when you got the when you download the Horizons, it's completely changed. It's a lot more like the real thing in terms of systems. I mean, you know, in P3D we had the 787 from a company called Quality Wings, but they don't exist anymore. But it wasn't a bad product. It was not a bad product, Quality Wings. But I think, you know, like a lot of them, they just disappeared when Microsoft Flight Sim turned up. There was a rumor that they were doing something for Microsoft Flight Sim, but yeah, didn't. Yeah, it never happened. Let me just check something here. What's that? New event. Ah, shoot. Ah, wrong one. Okay, so that is wrong. So let me edit. Copy that. Cancel. Cancel. Ah, I made a mistake. So bad. There we are. That. There. There. Orange. Add. Save. That one. Okay. There. Okay, cancel. Cancel. There. So let's disable that. And then new event. Schedule. Ah, okay. There we go. That'll be it. And then we can go there, there, there. Okay. Now this will work. $131, not headwind. Wow. we're still over Sumatra. We are heading towards Singapore controller's gone off. Seriously, they come on for like 10 minutes and then they disappear. Maybe they get overwhelmed. Ooh, too much traffic. Oh, I'm out of here. All right. So there's Sumatra down there. Yeah, ads. Unfortunately, that's a thing on Twitch. You'll get ads every 30 minutes. Subscribers do watch ad-free though. There's a tip. I just changed the trigger on the ads, so let's see if what happens there. You should get a warning. It feels like it's been 30 seconds. Yeah, you've had maybe 3 already, I think. Right. But now you'll get a warning just before it starts. I was using the wrong event. Now I've just figured it out. Right. So we are right there. So over Sumatra, and then we are heading towards Singapore, and then up Malaysia into the Gulf of Thailand, and then into Bangkok. I do like flying into Bangkok, I really do. There's such a beautiful scenery. I think we know this. People do. I do fly to Bangkok a lot. Kuala Lumpur, yeah. I mean, yeah, that scenery is not bad either. I haven't flown into Kuala Lumpur for a little bit. Maybe we'll do an Air Asia Airbus A320 or something. Mr. Tony Fernandez's airline. Banslam, hey, how are you? I hope you're well. Thai Airways 777-200 on our way to Bangkok. Took off from Jakarta. Your VA is based out of KL. Ah. I haven't been to KL in real life. I remember the airport was the AirAsia terminal. You walked to all of the aircraft. Now they have now they have their own terminal with jetways and everything. But the last time I flew AirAsia out of KL, you walked to the aircraft. Been over a decade since last there. You miss it so much. Yeah, KL is nice. KL is nice. Yeah, it's all right. Although I prefer Jakarta. Jakarta, I think, is just so much better than KL. I have more of a laugh in Jakarta. Jakarta is just constantly buzzing. I mean, it's up all night. It's buzzing all the time. Although, true story, although the last time I was in Jakarta, so I stayed at this hotel, of course, and I checked out and left Jakarta the day before the bomb went off at that hotel. Thought that was bloody lucky. The Marriott, the Holiday Inn, the Marriott. A bomb went off in the lobby. Vex freeze, hello. So it only affected the lobby, but yeah, I was in that hotel the day before. I think it was either the day before or a couple of days before. All I remember is that, you know, it came up on the news, and I thought, and my colleague in Jakarta called me up and he said, you know, this has just happened. And I said, oh, all right. It wasn't me. So even the new version of Streamflight is also working okay. So I will release this version on flightsim.to later today. It seems to be stable. It wasn't. Wallahi, it wasn't me. Yeah, so I'll release this version of Streamflight onto .to. I don't remember. I think people were injured. I don't remember. The only thing I notice in Malaysia, is whilst, you know, they run with this whole one Malaysia thing, all of the ethnicities, they're very segregated. You know, the Indians stay with the Indians, the Chinese stay with the Chinese, the Malays stay with the Malay. And you know, I found it quite interesting when I was always in Malaysia, because I used to hang out a lot with the Malays, and they were always confused when I would sort of break out in Arabic or something like this, and then English, and then I speak a bit Bahasa as well, Malay Bahasa. So they get very, very confused, and they don't know what group to fit me in, you know. I loved it, you know, that was great. But I find that in Malaysia, you know, each group stick with their own, you know. I find that quite annoying. I find that very annoying. Yeah, so I find that extremely annoying when, you know, they don't mix so much, you know. Or even though they, you know, they keep on preaching this one Malaysia. But other than that, it's a great place, very safe. I mean, you have the usual crime, the typical crime, but you know, it's very safe. It's very safe. But then, you know, I walk around like, you know, you don't want to mess with me. You don't talk to me unless I talk to you. That kind of attitude. You know, chest out, head on a swivel, very loud. Oh, so your uncle is responsible for all the safety in Malaysia. Nice. So are you based in Malaysia, Abyss? Where are you based? Okay, we are heading towards Singapore. He has a huge model of an MD-11 in his house. Ooh, that's a guy I forgot to give Vex Freeze. I need to add you. Hold on. Because Vex Freeze. There. Totally forgot about Vex. There he is. Add. Okay, I've added you, Vexfree. Sorry. My bad. So we're going to do this. So Vex freeze. There you go. There. Now it's automatic, Vex. Sorry. Oh shit. And I've forgotten some of the lurkers as well, like Dryson. Really? I'm very bad. Very, very bad. There he is. Okay. There he goes. Now he has auto shout out. I've yeah, I completely messed up my thing, so I had to redo a lot of it. And there is Nomad Aviator lurking, but he doesn't deserve an auto shout out because he has disappeared from the airwaves. An Icebird doesn't stream. Hold on a sec. My right. Do we have any radar come up yet? No. We do have... Or maybe we do, and hold on a sec. Oh, we do. We still do. So VATSIM radar keeps losing the radar overlay for some reason. Elevate X, I think, is just a bit better, maybe. So we're going to be entering Singapore. I don't know if I have to say anything. I'm only there for a little bit, but we will. Oh, the clouds are looking nice, aren't they? So that's where we're heading. So we're going to we will communicate with them and just tell them we're passing through. So let's switch over.
Super Green 456, clock 2242. Squawk 2242, Super Green 456, thank you, sir. And 423, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Singapore Control, good evening. Thai 435, flight level 400. Just passing through.
Thai 435, Singapore radar, unfortunately you're above my sector monitor 122.8.
122.8, thank you.
Hotel 905, vacate Whiskey 5, taxi Quebec.
Okay, anyway. That's alright. I was hoping you'd just give me a squawk code or something, but alright. On final. That was quick, wasn't it? Hold on, where are you? Wow, that was quick. That was very fast. So there he is. There's the abyss. Let's see, do I get his landing rate? Average landing rate flight. I don't know if I see his landing rate when he lands. Look at that, eh? Beautiful. Custard, hello. So there he is, runway 32 left. And touchdown. I don't know if you can get what that actual landing rate was. I don't know if I see that. Ooh. Okay, sync the heading. I mean, you tell you what though, you gotta, I mean, he did have the tunes, didn't he? He's still on the runway. Come on. Pull off the runway, Abyss. 551. Flight. Your average landing rate is 275. It's all right. 551, yeah, you just get used to it. But I'm telling you, install the horizon. Install the horizon. No. I just spoke to ATC. They said, no, we don't want to talk to you. Go back to 122.8. So I did. Cruising Air, hello. Good day to you, sir. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Yeah, I just spoke to them, and I said to ATC, just passing through, and they said, you're okay. You're okay. So you're okay. There we are. We just passed there. So there was ATC. And they said, nah, you're okay. You can go back to 122.8. So we did. So it's very weird. I mean, I can see the ATC here. But on VATSIM radar, it just won't appear. Let's try a refresh and see what happens there. Yeah. It disappears. Elevate X. It does give you a better view, I think. It gives you a better view. You're about to pay your invoice. Wow. Really? Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's right. I sent you it up before. What did I want to do? I was just doing something. I was just doing something. What was I doing? Oh yeah. That one there. 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 Let me just check something. Well, what do you think? I mean, yeah, all right. I know people are paying loads and loads of money for customizing their streams with loads and loads of stuff on them. I should get into that business, eh? Let me just test this one. Yeah, that's okay. Let me delete that one. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. We'll see what happens. Ah, right, okay, okay. I know why. There. Let me just do that one. Yeah, okay. Done and done. Okay. I'm just playing around with simple things. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, 777. Yeah. 77. That'll work. So, for those who know, I use a gadget, a little numpad, right? I use a numpad for my it's called Gadget Deck, right? I was having problems. I was having problems with the software I was using for the macros. It was starting to become quite crash happy, you know. So it's a 32-bit program. So yesterday I just decided, you know what, let me just make something real quick and knock this up instead. And so now ignore the complexity of or simplicity of the UI, because it's for internal use. But now it will detect all my keyboards that I have attached. Then I can check the one I want for the macro. So in this case, it is this numpad, which I have called Gadget Deck 01. And then what I do is I create a bunch of Visual Basic scripts to talk to OBS. And then each of those scripts are bound to one of those keys. Okay, so for example, we can see coffee time, right? That one there. So that's a be right back for coffee. And then what I do is I run this in the background and then it talks to OBS, and then that's how I can do the whole iPad thing. So for example, iPad toggle is that one there, right? iPad toggle. So when I hit my iPad toggle button, it disappears, comes back. And yeah, so I knocked this one up yesterday. And so far it's just running much better, much better. Why I didn't do this like years ago, I don't know. Why do I insist on using inferior stuff? Huh? What? Oh, really? Yeah, it came. Yeah. Habibi, thank you. Oh, dear. Mrs. K. Oh, so you're wearing the dress, are you? Oh, brilliant. No, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm just happy you enjoyed. Yeah. I mean, it's good to see you back streaming as well. But, yeah, so, I mean, you know what? If anyone has any little ideas of little software that you think is missing in this place, in this, realm, you know, I'd be happy to take a look at some stuff like that. I've started to enjoy the whole this type of software development. It would be of the transparent K. Oh yeah, the transparent K I can give you. Yeah, I should have sent it. I forgot to send it. My bad. Yeah, so if anyone has little ideas or anything, little bits of software that, don't tell me to do a flight tracker or a flight planner or something like that. Although I'm doing a flight planner. I am working on a flight planner. But not a flight planner like SimBrief. A flight planner that will help you decide where to fly. Although there are others there. What was I looking for? Custard. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? Yeah, there we go. Let me copy that. What's this? No, I don't want that. Delete and then pop that into cut. There. Paste. Okay. There you go. It's sent. Remove the 2 stars. Why do you want to remove the 2 stars? That's my best work. Fly the South African flag proud and loud, man. No, I refuse. I refuse to remove the stars. Mrs. Gadget will be very, very annoyed that someone asked me to do that. I could put a flag of Bunny Chow on there. Okay, this sounds like someone Nomad just requested something, I reckon. Oh, did he? No, he didn't. Yeah, come on, dude. The stars are okay. I mean, I actually should have stars on mine, but I don't know. I've got so many different connections to different places. I'd have to put the Kenyan flag, the South African flag, the British flag, the Pakistan flag. Yeah, be a lot. No, no, no worries. No worries, dude. Hold on. My hair is really bugging me. Ah. Need a haircut. I got too much hair. See, for everyone who thought I was bald under this hat, you're wrong. It's like loads of hair. You was expecting grey hair. Yeah, a lot of people do, don't they? But no. It's all look at that, man. It's yeah. It's only the beard. It's only the beard that's grey. But no, I've got loads of hair. Yeah, loads of hair. And the problem is my hair, I have to put product in it because my hair is curly and I hate it. I hate it. And God forbid it rains a little bit and my hair gets wet, because then it just goes like really, really curly. So there you go. See, Gadget has loads of hair. But I put this hat on because then I don't get that line across the top of my head where the headphones are sat there for an hour or two. Right. We're very good on fuel. I never have a problem with fuel in the 777. Only that 737. I mean, I fly very economically. Yeah, that's the... I would have thought... I thought you knew about that setting. I thought you knew. So look at mine, right? It's always center. Always. Even the V speed, always center. The altitude, always center. VATSIM, the thing. So if I change, you know, look at pilot edge. So we got VATSIM. So let's go to there. SA, that goes in the center. Pilot edge, center. IVAO, center. VATSIM, center. Always. So I'm releasing 1.3.9 on flysim.to today. This is 1.3.9 that I'm running, and it's running okay. This also has the ability for your bot to talk to Streamflight, so you could pull the route by using it. Like, for example, I use, yeah, exactly. There we are, lovely. What does it get me? Not much. Maybe a bit of fuel in my car. I don't know. It's, you know, it's more about, you know, I do try and provide a service to a number of different streamers, and you know, and it takes up part of my time, you know. So yeah, and to be fair, you know, to be fair, a lot of those streamers will never do anything for me because there's nothing they could do for me. Yeah, so without being rude, yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah, it's not about that. It's just that, you know, yeah, I'm quite resourceful, in terms of, you know, I keep saying, you know, I always say I have no money to buy these things or blah blah blah. It's never about that. It's about, you know, I can make or do something, probably more efficient. A lot of the time, if I'm looking to pick something up or whatever, it may not do everything I want it to do. So, you know, because I have the ability to write bits of software, and you know, I can 3D print stuff and order parts and put them in, and you know, I enjoy that part. You know, I enjoy that like you enjoy tinkering with software, Custard. I like tinkering with like building stuff, you know, from little bits of, you know, Arduino and you know, buttons and things like that. I enjoy all of that. And you know, and then I will attempt to do it until I can't, and then I'm forced to buy something, right? But yeah. And I feel that, you know, in the process of trying to build all of that stuff, you actually start to learn a lot about how the actual product you might end up buying actually does work, right? You know, as we get older in life, you know, we mustn't stop learning, you know. I mean, I still run rings around the youngsters when it comes to tech, and they, you know, they seem to think they know it all. And then, you know, I'll get the comment like, how do you know how to do that? And I go, dude, you know, I say, you all have, I mean, the generation of today have resources at their fingertips we did not have when we were growing up. You know, I mean, shit, I was around before the internet was invented, right? And, you know, and they have resources available at their fingertips that they don't use or don't know how to use properly. You know, which is a shame. It's a shame. No, Custard, stop it now. All right? Stop it. Custard, dude. My dude. So I was playing around with StreamerBot yesterday, Custard. It's not for you. It's not for you. And it's not for me. It's not for me. You end up doing a lot of stuff within OBS. Thank you, brother. Habibi, thank you. Yeah, so I was messing around with StreamerBot, and so if you wanted to, let's say, bring in a follow, all right? If you wanted to use StreamerBot for a follow, you could, what you do is that you set up the sounds and everything within StreamerBot, right? But the actual image, so if you're going to run an image or a GIF or something like that, you create a bunch of sources within OBS. And then it runs, and then a command of the follow comes into StreamerBot. It plays the sound as an action, and then the other action within the follow command is an overlay action, and the overlay will get instructed to play the GIF or the image that sits within OBS for the follow. I can see OBS becoming extremely packed with scenes and sources. Is StreamerBot something I would use today? No, not at the moment. Is Firebot something I would use? I mean, Firebot is nice. I like it, but I would like them to integrate Meld, because Meld is something I want to try. So Meld is the alternative to OBS. And it's getting a bit of traction. It is getting some traction. So it is something I just wanted to have a look at. Mix It Up supports Meld. Lumia Stream supports Meld. But Firebot today does not. And they, I think, to be fair, they need to. They need to start talking about Meld. Meld is you know, an OBS alternative that has multi-streaming built into it. So, you know, I think Meld will do well, and Firebot needs to keep up with it, you know. So then you don't have to run a separate plugin to OBS to do multi-stream. Meld will support it by default and have multi-chat by default. So why not? So right now, my multi-chat, I'll show you how it looks. I'll show you how it looks. I mean, it's okay. It works. It works. But my multi-chat, this is what my thingy looks like. So this is what my thing looks like right now. So that's what it looks like. So here's this is the chat coming in from YouTube, and this is the chat coming in from Twitch. Yeah, ignore the number. I just, you know, I've just started on YouTube. So if you use this one for multi-chat, you don't see all of the stuff coming in from, yeah. Yeah, I agree, but to be fair, I'm not hating this layout at all. I'm not hating this layout at all. Yeah, so this will work for now. But, you know, I have it till, yeah, I've already checked. Lots of people are asking for the integration. There's one person who had that really long email that said, this is probably going to piss people off. You know, I think, you know, they need to look at Meld. But, you know, I don't like to clutter my OBS scenes and sources. You know, I like to know where they are. And, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that's how it should be. See, that's a nice fuel, right? 9.3 tons of fuel. So we are 496 nautical miles from Bangkok, and estimated time arrival is in about an hour. Wow, you have to brush snow off. Wow. It's snowing that much now. A foot last night. Wow. But yeah, I'm very happy at this new macro software that I've written. It's actually working so much better. But I just have to maybe make it look pretty. Right. What is that? I just had someone send to me. Okay. Let's go to the other side. Oh, that's a bit bright, isn't it? That sun is really bright. That is bright. Oh, it is getting dark. We're gonna have a night or evening landing. Oof, the sun is really in the thing there. Hey, Surely Dev, how are you? When he just said that sun is a bit bright, I thought you could see what I was looking at. Then I just drove between two buildings. Nice. There we go. But there we are. We do have sun. The sun is setting. We are 335 nautical miles from no, but it seems to be quite accurate. Just the wrong sun. 330 nautical miles till top of drop. How you doing, Surely Dev? I hope you're on hands-free. Hands-free. Bluetooth. On the Bluetooth. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to make this thing look a little prettier. My gadget deck software. I don't know if I want this event log in there. I think I'm gonna put a little checkbox which hides the event log, or I can enable the event log, because there's really no event. But yeah, it's all right. I like it. And it even has Windows state, so wherever you open it and you close it, it will go back to that window, so I don't have to keep on moving it across to the other monitor. It remembers the monitor it was on. So yeah, I thought of everything. Yeah, that's why there's so many grammatical errors, because I'm using speech to text over your Bluetooth. There were at least 3 that you noticed. Okay, hold on. When he just said that sun is a bit bright, so the sun is wrong. It should be SUN. I thought you could see what I was looking at. Then I just drove between 2 buildings, pulling up at some traffic lights in the sun. So we got the correct sun this time. In the sun is really low and really bright and yeah, okay. Is that the sun reflecting off of oh wow. So let's get the charts for Bangkok. There we are. So VTBS, Bangkok Savannah Boom, charts approach, 01 today. There we are, and we're coming in on. So we're coming in on Reppen. There. Initial fix at 2,000 feet. I tell you, these bots always, I mean, why do they have the same message all the time? What was I doing? Okay, so repping. Okay. Nice. Actually, 1,600 foot. That's a bit bright as well. There we go. Let's turn that down. No worries, Abyss. Thank you for popping in, dude. Is my logo light on? Yes, it is. Now we can go to the other side. There we go. Lovely. Look at that. So we're heading to Savannah Boom Airport. Runway 01 is assigned to us today. And then we shall park at Delta 2. Right, I'm just going to go to the washroom. I shall be back momentarily. Okay. I always used to think he says you're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. All right. So what do we got? We've got 239 nautical miles to top a drop. We will be doing our descent briefing about 150 miles out. We do have a descent checklist that we need to follow, apparently. All right. Do we have anything at... no, nothing at Bangkok. We're just sort of passing control there, but we don't... There we are. So that's where we are. So we're still on 122.8. That is all covered. That's going to be hard work. I find the guys in Vietnam are very difficult to understand. So you do have to just ask them to speak slowly, and yeah, otherwise they need to send texts. Thailand, quite easy, but then I guess because I do understand the Thai accent as well, and yeah, so I find it quite easy. But yeah, Vietnam is quite difficult to understand. Which one is the... Hold on, let's have a look at that. No, that's not the one. There we are. There we are. Look at that gorgeous livery. The tail looks absolutely stunning. Such a great airline in real life. I have a matching hoodie with the color. See? So for those who are using Streamflight, I'm uploading 1.3.9 after this stream to flightsim.to with some minor improvements, as well as the ability for your bot to talk to Streamflight and pull the flight plan. So yeah, so you set up your bot to pull one of the files. So if you put exclamation route in the chat, for example, it will pull the route, and that's directly from, so every time you update your plan in SimBrief and pull the flight plan using Streamflight for the overlays at the top. So Streamflight, for those who don't know, is the software that I developed for pulling the telemetry to an overlay on the top of the screen here. So this bit here, this is all telemetry coming from Streamflight. And it uses SimBrief to pull all this information. So it's integrated to SimBrief using their API. And now it will pull the flight plan as well, and then you get your bot to communicate to pull the information from Streamflight. So yeah, so this release version will be up on .to later today. 1.3.9. One second, let me check something else. That one there. I was like, why am I brushing when you have a leaf blower? Yeah, a leaf blower will do it. Flying Walnut, good afternoon. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. We're in the Thai Airways 777-200 today. And we took off from Jakarta. And we are on our way to Bangkok Savannah. And we are... Where are we? We are 154 nautical miles. So let's start doing what we do, because we need to start our descent at some point. So initial fix is 1600 feet. So let's go. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. And pull that down. No. Come on. There we go. 1600 feet. There we are. Okay. And 1600 feet. We're going to go brakes. 3. There we are. So recall, check auto brake, and landing reference. So RQ&H at Savannah Boom. What is current QNH? Let's have a look. Arrival in Savannah Boom is 1012. 1012. Seriously, this is so sensitive. There we go. 1012. And the minimums is 260, I think. 260. So we'll go to the menu, EFIS control on, EFIS, and then 260. There we are, and set that. Go to menu, EFIS control off, and then we can go to init ref. 126 knots is our approach speed. And let's just check our radios, and we are parked for 110.1. That's good. We are awesome. There we are. Done. That is done. Approach briefing is complete. There we go. All right. And there we go. There's our top of descent marker right there. Oh. Ooh, I forgot to put him in there as well. Copy. There. And there he is. Add and save. Okay. All right. We are still in the Gulf of Thailand. We will be so the sun just went down. So there we are. So we're still in the Gulf of Thailand. We're going to come in over Rayong. So coming over Rayong, Chonburi, and then into Samut Prakan. So for those who don't know, the airport, Suvarnabhumi, which is the main airport in Bangkok, isn't actually in Bangkok. It is in Samut Prakan, which is a suburb outside of Bangkok. The old Bangkok airport, Don Mueang, that is inside Bangkok, and it's right in the middle of Bangkok, and it's a nightmare to get to. But this new airport just made it a lot easier. How do I know this? Because I lived in Bangkok for many years. All right, nice. All right. So we are 108 nautical miles. We can, the altimeters were okay. There we go. And we'll be starting descent very soon. Am I going to do a DC? Yeah, I will. Yes. DC6, long time. Should have done it. Yes. I will do a DC6 thing. But, you know, one of the, why I chose something like this is because of the new version of Streamflight. I wanted to test it. This is, it tests, this type of flight tests everything. And, yeah. So I'll put this one out today, 1.3. 1.3. What is that noise? That ding? Does that come from Firebot? I don't know what that ding is. Does Firebot send you like a ding or something? I don't know what that is. So yeah, so Streamflight 1.3.9 will release today on flightsim.to, and it was a good opportunity for me to test this new macro pad, the software for Gadget Deck, which is working really nice. So I think I'm going to just get a mini keyboard and have loads and loads of buttons assigned to it. And then maybe something to make the Visual Basic scripts a bit easier. Oh, I just use photo paper and double-sided tissue tape and stick them on. Or I could 3D print. I could 3D print multicolored little button label things and epoxy them to the top of the keyboard. Yeah, I could do it that way. What about just a label maker? I don't have money for a label maker. I don't need a label maker. I have photo paper. I have photo paper. I have a tweezer, I have double-sided tissue tape, and I have a color printer behind me. That's all I need. What the hell's press stick? I don't know what press stick is. I know what Yoo-hoo stick is. Press stick. I don't know what press stick is. What is it? Let's have a look. Copy. You mean Pritt stick? Yeah, Pritt stick. Oh, you call it press stick. Okay. No, we don't. We call it Pritt. We use Pritt stick. Oh, you mean like blue tack type thing? That's not blue tack, is it, or something? Like that thing. That. So you just break off a bit. It's like a sticky. No, that's crap. I'm not using that. I'm using double-sided tissue tape. I've got like, I don't know how many. I got loads of I got like 5 rolls, all different sizes, and it lasts forever. I think I must have bought it like 20 years ago. So that's what I've done like that. That's, I don't know if you can see. That's photo paper, right? So that is photo paper. Romania, welcome back. Yeah. 3D printing. I thought about it. I've got a lot of stuff that I've designed and 3D printed it. I mean, I get people all the time asking me, oh, I need this for my Logitech steering wheel. Can you make this? And blah, blah, blah. And the Turtle Beach joystick and, yeah. And just other things. And then I go to them and say, look, just buy a damn printer. I'll charge you the same amount it costs to buy a printer. But he goes, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to design. I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. So I guess from that point of view, and I said, then I say, look, you know, learn it. No one taught me. Google is your friend. I used to tell my kids, I mean, my kids would ask me loads and loads of questions. And my response was a standard response, Google it. And there were things, I mean, there was stuff that I didn't even know the answer to, you know? So, yeah, I didn't want to make stuff up, so I just say Google it. You know, we didn't have Google when we were growing up. So we didn't ask those questions. Okay, that's the second time this has happened. My internet, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. My internet is changing. So tonight, apparently, I have to put in the new router. And then it will switch over. So, yeah, got a great deal on gigabit. So, yeah. And online services are unreachable. They must be messing around. I hope they're supposed to do it tomorrow, not today. So there we are. 32 nautical miles and we'll start our drop. Buy you some fish and chips. No, mate, we're having kebab. We're having kebab. Fish and chips. A nice greasy doner kebab rolling. I like fish and chips. Yeah, I do. I do like fish and chips, but it's pretty hit and miss with fish and chips. Especially if you go like to a Turkish or that kind of place. You're better off having the kebab. I mean, we do have great fish and chips, but I'd rather go to a place that only does fish and chips. Like, there's a really nice place in a place called Arnos Grove, which is a really old. I used to go there with my dad many years ago, just by Marylebone. Proper fish and chips, man. Okay, there's the coastline. We're coming up to Rayong. You have a restaurant, but do they serve? They don't serve. Oh, right. But, yeah, Canada. But it's not cod, right? Is it cod or is it haddock or what? It is, yeah? Because not many places serve cod, really. Because cod's quite expensive now. I actually prefer haddock over cod. Right, my mouth is watering, so can you stop that, please? I'm thinking, oh, I've got a bit of cod in the freezer. Should I defrost that now? Should I defrost it and make a nice batter with bubbles in it, and then dip, and then into the fryer. What did we have yesterday? Yesterday I made baguette, tuna melt baguette. Yeah, from scratch. So tuna, some eggs, onion, sweet corn, and then some cheddar cheese mixed into it. And then you put that into like a panini thing. And then the cheese that's in the mix sort of melts and binds it together. And so good. Your grandma used to make fish cakes. I haven't had fish cakes for a long time. So there's Rayong. There's the coast of Thailand. Look at that tail. Isn't that such a lovely tail? Okay, we've started our descent. You can see that in the overlay as well. Our flight phase is descent. And we are on our way to Bangkok. We should just arm the speed brake for now. And we are good. Sync our heading. Sean, are you still there, Sean? A lot of can someone request a song? I want to make sure it picks the right one. Yeah, okay. Maybe just do one more, sort of. Yeah, just do one more. To make sure it just, it does, yeah, okay. Good. Good songs, by the way. It didn't remove it though. It didn't remove it. No, didn't remove. Why? Because streamer moderate. It will skip, will it? Okay. So edit, edit. Oh, cancel. Sorry, cancel. I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. There. They're inherited. There. There. And there. Okay. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? There. There. Oh yeah, I did. So now it's just streamer and moderator. Okay, 29,000, 30,000 feet. Here we go. Here we go. Ha ha ha. Oh, that's right. It won't do it because I enabled voting. I think. To be fair, I haven't messed around with it at all. So, here we are, Rayong. No idea. No idea. But let's not try that. Okay, there we are, Rayong. It does look nice down there, doesn't it? I saw Tom Jones live. Can you believe that? Live. My company that I was working for we sponsored Tom Jones, and yeah, we sponsored Tom Jones, and yeah, it was actually not bad. It was not bad. I mean, I think he was 70 at that time. And so much energy. And all the housewives were throwing their panties at him. And bras came off as well. 70-year-old. I mean, he got a lot of energy. A lot of energy. He's still alive? Of course he is. Very much. Isn't he on The Voice or something? He's still on The Voice. Look at that down there. Doesn't that look pretty? He's 85 now. Hold on. That can't be right. So he must have been, so I'm talking, let's say 12 years ago. 26, maybe 2014, 11 years ago. So no, he was like 77 or something, maybe, or 75 or something like that. All right. Look at that. It does look nice, doesn't it? It does look nice. And not too dark. So we're at, what are we at? 20,000 feet. Oh, I need a bite to eat after this. Okay, so that's our go around over there, but our route is into there. Thailand always has these interesting approaches, but they do get you there. There we go. Descent profile still really good. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's right. Look at that. I mean, that's also beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. There's the airport in front of us. And we just land from here, straight in the middle of the taxiway. Nope. We're gonna turn and go towards the ocean. Oh, sorry, the Gulf of Thailand. Tennessee, that is my, I really like Tennessee. There's the airport. Beautiful. Look at it. Oh, we do have another aircraft coming in. Oh, maybe I should check. There's two of them there. There's an Air China and then there's the Thai Airways. Do we have any ATC? I don't think we do. No. Okay, there we are. All right. Sorry, play next. And there we go.
You can turn on a reading light using the controls above your head or in your armrest.
กรุณานั่งประจำที่รัดเข็มขัดที่นั่งและปรับพนักเก้าอี้ให้อยู่ในระดับตรงด้วยค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seat, fasten your seat belt, put your seat back upright. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, there's the Air China there, I think. Where is that going? Yep. Oof, look at this, man. Oof. Okay. All right, let's take over 240. There's the Air China. $7,000 feet. Okay. All right, let's slow this right down. Okay. Bangkok traffic, Thai 435, turning final for runway 01. We are 19 miles out. Let's slow that turn a bit. Let's put some spoilers out. Now listen to these engines. There we go. All right. We'll go flaps 1. There we are. Beautiful. Look at this. And we have the localizer. Bangkok traffic, Thai 435, inbound runway 01, localizer established, 18 miles out. There we are. Nice. Still at flaps 1. We're okay. So that is the new runway that's just been added, that one there. Otherwise it was this one and this one. Okay, glide slope almost done. So we want to be at 126. So 131. 131.
Cabin crew, safety check and at your stations.
We're in the approach phase now.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Okay, good. What are we at? 10.5 nautical miles out. Okay, let's go to flaps 5. And landing gear can come down. Glide slope alive. Okay. Flaps 15. Flaps full. 138. Sorry, what was it? 126, 131. There we go. Okay. Here we go.
1,000.
Nice clear skies, eh? Okay, I have control. Ooh. There we are. We are good. All right, drop the nose. Drop the nose.
Approaching minimums.
Continue.
Minimums.
Oh, didn't feel heavy? Really? Okay, manual braking. There we go. Bangkok traffic, Thai 435, clear of runway 01. Here we go. Okay, let's go to our gate. Here we go. And flaps up.
ผู้โดยสารคะการบินไทยได้นำท่านมาถึงท่าอากาศยานนานาชาติเพื่อความปลอดภัยกรุณานั่งรัดเข็มขัดอยู่กับที่ปิดโทรศัพท์มือถือและอุปกรณ์อิเล็กทรอนิกส์ไว้จนกว่าเครื่องบินจะเรียบร้อยและสัญญาณแจ้งรัดเข็มขัดดับเมื่อเปิดที่เก็บของเหนือศีรษะโปรดระมัดระวังสิ่งของที่อาจตกลงมาถูกตัวท่านหรือผู้อื่นได้กรุณาตรวจสอบเอกสารการเดินทางและสิ่งของท่านก่อนที่จะลงจากเครื่องรวมทั้งเช็คความระมัดระวังขณะออกจากเครื่องบินการบินไทยและ Star Alliance ร่วมกับสายการบินขอขอบพระคุณที่ท่านเลือกใช้บริการของเราท่านสามารถติดตามข้อมูลการเดินทางของการบินไทยได้ที่ www.thaiairways.com พนักงานทุกคนหวังเป็นอย่างยิ่งว่าจะได้มีโอกาสต้อนรับท่านอีกขอบคุณและสวัสดีค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen, we have now loaded for your safety. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, your mobile phone and electronic devices off, until the fasten seatbelt sign has been.
Okay, heading to gate Delta 2.
Be careful when opening the overhead locker to protect yourself and other passengers from possible injury.
Look at this airport, it's
Check your
just stunning.
belongings and travel document for leaving the aircraft and be cautious upon disembarkation. Thai Airways International and Star Alliance. For more information about Thai, please visit www.thaiairways.com. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you and สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ Okay. So Delta 2. Look at it. Beautiful airport. This scenery is stunning. If you don't have this airport, VTBS, yeah. It's such a great hub to fly in and out of. Look at the blues. The blue color is just done so well. There's Charlie 4. No, it's not free. Is that Delta 1 over there, is it? So this is Delta 2. Okay. Parking brake on. APU is up. There we are. Parking brake on. We can switch off the engines. Engine 1, engine 2. Let's go here. Go to ground. Ground operations.
And cross check.
And request. There we go. Available. Okay, APU can go off. Seatbelts off. And request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
ผู้โดยสารคะการบินไทยได้นำท่านมาถึงท่าอากาศยานนานาชาติแล้วค่ะเพื่อความปลอดภัยกรุณานั่งรัดเข็มขัดอยู่กับที่ปิดโทรศัพท์มือถือและอุปกรณ์อิเล็กทรอนิกส์ไว้จนกว่าเครื่องบินจะเรียบร้อย
There we go. All right, beacon can go off and we are good.
โปรดระมัดระวังสิ่งของที่อาจตกลงมาถูกตัวท่านหรือผู้อื่นได้กรุณาตรวจสอบเอกสารการเดินทางและสิ่งของท่านก่อนที่จะลงจากเครื่องรวมทั้งเช็คความระมัดระวังขณะออกจากเครื่องบิน
Okay.
การบินไทยและ Star Alliance ร่วมกับสายการบิน ANA กัปตันและลูกเรือทุกคนขอขอบพระคุณที่ท่านเลือกใช้บริการของเรา
Passengers
ท่านสามารถติดตามข้อมูลการเดินทางของการบินไทยได้ที่ www.thaiairways.com พนักงานทุกคนหวังเป็นอย่างยิ่งว่าจะได้มีโอกาสต้อนรับท่านอีกขอบคุณและสวัสดีค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay. There we are. That was stunning. That was stunning. I enjoyed that a lot. 3 hours and 12 minutes.
The sun is being turned off and the aircraft comes to a complete stop.
3 hours and 12 minutes.
Yourself and other passengers from possible injury. Please check your
There we
personal
go.
belongings and travel document before leaving the aircraft.
Okay, and we are good.
Thai Airways International and Star Alliance together with ANA.
Okay. So let's yeah, that's it. That's it for me for now. I don't know yet, maybe. We'll see how it goes. But I will be preparing stream flight 1.3.9 for release onto flightsim.to. And yeah. All right. Call of the Wild? I don't know yet. Don't know yet. We'll see. Okay, that is it. We are done. Let's see who's on, shall we? Okay, let's go and raid Rock. Okay, we're gonna go and raid a good friend of mine. Where is he? There he is. Okay, we can start that. And I will see all of you on the next one. Thank you, everyone on Twitch and everyone on YouTube, Romania. Thank you. And I will see you all on the next one, which I could be today, but will be tomorrow. All right. In the meantime, you all take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.